Hi there everyone, welcome to Creative Coloring with Erum. Today we are painting with the Moody Brights watercolor palette, and it's actually my first time using it. If you've just received yours, you can paint along with me as we explore blending, layering, and adding fun stippling details. Let's get started. Here I'm unboxing the palette for the first time, and I will start by spraying water all over the pans to activate them. My first observation was that they're pretty creamy. I also realized later that they don't fade much. Like watercolors tend to lighten, I think these don't lighten as much. They also layer beautifully, which you will see me do when I accidentally color the bud pink and then go over it with green. If you want a smooth blend, start by applying water to the area you are coloring. If you want significant details to show through, then you will color dry to wet. You will see this when I paint the leaves. You can add details to the image once the watercolor has dried, or use a heat tool to dry the first layer to add details. I added stippling to the first flower and to the leaves. I kept this texture subtle but visible enough to be seen in the video. Here is the bud that I mentioned earlier. I colored it pink and realized my mistake. I'm removing the watercolor right now, and now I will add a layer of green watercolor over it, include a bit of yellow to add a transition between the pink and the green because I need to add a bit of pink to the tips. As I cannot add pink and green directly, I need a middle color between those two colors so that I don't create a muddy brown color. So that would be the yellow color. And as you can see, I'm moving on to the leaves. And the first leaf, the stroke that I added is on dry paper. The reason I added that stroke is that I don't spend a lot of time adding detail to the image. I realized when I was working on the floral image that instead of going back to add details once the image dries, I could do this too. I could do the easier way, dry to wet, and that would make the coloring process faster. This is what I realized, and that's what I did with the watercolors. And instead of blending it with water for this first leaf that I colored, I blended it with the diluted yellow color and the diluted green color that's on my pan, the palette there. And that is why my leaves are much more vibrant than the flower. I kind of liked it. So I also realized that if you want more vibrant colors, that is what you need to do. And remember, in this video, I'm getting to know these paints. So my first flower looks different than my second, as I'm learning how they work. I will show you how my third watercolor panel looks, and the more I use these watercolors, the more I know how the pigment flows, how much water it needs. I will add music for most of the video and add captions if there is anything important to share. If you want to paint along, go to the settings and slow down the playback speed for the video. Or if you want to watch at a much faster pace, increase it to your liking. thank you so much for watching. I hope this video gives you a great feel for the Moody Brights palette and inspires you to experiment with watercolor textures and layers. See you next time with the Deep Muse palette. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Wait, we have more where that came from. If you're after fabulous card making tutorials, you are definitely in the right spot. Our amazing design team create and upload fabulous video tutorials right to this YouTube channel. If you don't want to miss another amazing crafting tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and click that fun red button that you can see. Let's become paper crafting experts together.